Okay, everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is your boy Wild Child. This is a continuation of the spawn of the Sentinel XS. Okay, on my last video, I spoke in real detail about the Sentinel XS. I was in story mode using Franklin, and so now I'm continuing on and going to show you just how I store the Sentinels. And in the last video, I also broke down the two different body styles of the Sentinel. So here you see I have sourced 10 of them, and I loaded them into one of my 10-car garages. Okay, so this is what I mean when I say sourcing. When you hear sourcing, when you're watching videos on YouTube, this is basically what we're talking about. So with sourcing, you can basically store as many vehicles as you can in the garage that you pick. Now, as a new player in online, right now I'm in a single lobby, invite only, so I won't have no interruptions during the video. And when you come and you bring your vehicles in, I stated that you would have a marker placed on your vehicle. So when you bring your vehicle into the garage, there's two forms of insurance, that two levels of insurance. When you bring it into the garage, it automatically makes that vehicle yours. And when you pull the vehicle out of the garage, you'll be able to see your vehicle on the map when you go outside. So this here is the yellow version. Again, red and chrome rims, as I stated from the last video. It's not as heavily modded as the electric blue. As you can see, it has a pronounced wing spoiler. It has the crash bar in the roll cage inside of the vehicle, and the yellow ones do not have a roll cage in there, and they're heavily tinted on the back of the yellow ones, and there's no tint at all on the blue ones. It has the tow kit hooks in the front and the back. It has the diffuser, and as you can see, as I'm standing next to it, it says Sentinel XS. Can't pull out my gun and focus it in here, but the front of it, the red tow hook right there, and it's fully kitted all the way around. You got the intercoolers on both models, so you can see the intercoolers on both versions of the Sentinel XS. And when you're sourcing these vehicles, you, like I stated, you want to try to have a garage right next to the spawn location, so that when you spawn the vehicle in, you jump in it, you steal it, you take it to your garage, you jump right back in it, you drive out, you try to get another one to spawn, and you want to get as many of them as you possibly can. And in story mode, again, the time frame that you want to drive that pattern route to spawn the vehicle in is in between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. And in that time frame, you want to try to spawn as many of these as you possibly can. So right now, the first video didn't explain how much you would get for these vehicles when you take them to sell them, because I was in story mode. In story mode, you can't sell these vehicles. That's only online. And so right now, I'm gonna go over to Los Santos Customs. I'm gonna take the yellow one. I'm not gonna sell it because then I won't be able to show you the price for the blue one. Once you sell one, it won't accept no other car for another 43 to 48 minutes in real time. So let's go on over to Los Santos Customs, and we're gonna just pull in, get a price quote, and we'll go from there. Now, real quickly, I'm actually a block over from the location that I state that you would like, that it would be good for you to get an apartment so that you have a garage. And starting off, it's not gonna be like I stated. Okay, let me show you this real quick. From the last video, I said come to this corner here. Okay, now we're gonna pop the route up, and I showed you that the vehicles would start to spawn in from this area here and would slowly come down this block and make the left turn and go out of sight. If you don't steal the vehicle and keep the vehicle in sight, it will despawn, and you'll have to ride this route and refresh the spawn and get another vehicle to pop in. So as I stated also in the other video, you would want to get this apartment here. Okay, so the thing is, you have to have the money to get that apartment. Now, I don't know how much this apartment costs, and I don't know how many garage slots. I know this is a 6-car garage, but being that I'm a little higher in the game, I have the money, so I swapped this one out for a 10-car garage. And I play a laid-back GTA style where I'm not all on the griefing, the fighting, and all of that. I like buying real estate. I like the cars. I like, learning new things, the Easter eggs. I like all of that. So that's what I do when I'm in the game. So I don't mind going into the solo, invite only, and I get to do and play the game at my pace without, constantly paying for bullets and shooting, killing, having to pay insurance to get your car respawned and all of that whole nonsense. So again, this is the route that you want to run, and you come up here, and once you get to this corner, you basically want to look down this block. Wow, you see how slowly this vehicle is coming? That is a Sentinel XS. That's exactly what it does when it comes, and as you can see, it's the same exact one. So it's 3 o'clock. I just caught it. Because it's at the last part of the spawn. Meaning 3 o'clock is like the cutoff time for spawn for this vehicle. So it was, when I showed you the clock, on the clock, it was 3:05. So I literally caught what is said to be the last spawn for the vehicle. I don't need another one, but I just wanted you guys to see the spawn. And as you see, I just literally was running my mouth explaining how the spawn works, and I pulled up and caught the vehicle. So again, exact vehicles, color, everything just spawned in And there you have it. Um, Again, it comes in two colors, and I don't even recall which one is mine. But it really doesn't matter. Mines will stay on the screen. I guess I'm in mines. That one will despawn, being that it's no longer in sight and you don't see a car symbol. That's how you know that was a definite spawn vehicle, because it despawned off the screen. If I get out of this vehicle, you see the car symbol on the mini map. That is what I was explaining. When you get a spawned vehicle and you take it into your garage, it puts a locator on the map when you use that vehicle again outside of the garage. And this is basically allowing you to see and find your vehicle whenever you need it. So me, again, I pull in here. When you get the money, you'll be able to purchase this property, but I think this property is like $200,000. So beginning, you won't be able to purchase this apartment. $146,000 for this apartment. Why this apartment is important to me? Because it's right next to the spawn location. I can jump in, and you see the way I just caught that vehicle. I would have caught that vehicle, I would have sped down here, and I would have went right into my garage, put the car in, jumped back in the car, came out, drove right back down to that route that I showed you, as you see it in the mini map in purple, and I would have sped back up here, came to the corner, tried my best to spawn in another vehicle. If the vehicle would have popped up, I jumped out, jumped in it, sped down, drove into my garage again, parked it. Every time you do that, the vehicle becomes yours, and it leaves the location, a picture of the vehicle on the mini map, on the map period. So every time you drive a vehicle in your garage, it becomes yours, and it puts a locator of the vehicle on the map. So as you can see, the car symbol is my personal vehicle. When I highlight it, you see on the right hand side it says personal vehicle in white. That is what lets you know that that's your vehicle on the map. And so you'll be able to just locate your vehicle whenever you need to find your vehicle if you misplaced it, So I go down here, and we'll go to Los Santos Customs, and I'll show you how much you would get if you sold this car. And then I'll go back to the garage, and I'll get the blue one, so you can see how much that one would pay you. This way you have a clear-cut idea of just how much. Now, if you damage the vehicle, you're gonna have to pay to repair it. But again, as a new player, you don't want to pay to repair it. But if you do pay to repair it, you're gonna get that 100 back. Now you see it says to repair the vehicle, it costs $100. You see the damage on the vehicle in the front. So let's go to the sell. Click on sell. It says $14,870, right? If you sell this vehicle, that's how much they're gonna give you. Okay, for the yellow one is $14,870. Okay, now if we repair the vehicle, it's gonna give you all of these choices. So you go all the way up till you see sell, and you click on it. Instead of $14,870, it's now $14,970. So even if you pay for the repair, you're still gonna get that $100, or however much you pay for the repairs, you're gonna get it back when you sell it. So it's definitely worth it, but you don't have to do it either way. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a win-win. If you pay for the repair, you get the money that you pay for the repair back when you sell it, and you still get the full amount of the vehicle when you sell it. So $14,970 is what the yellow Sentinel XS will Los Santos will pay you when you sell them this vehicle. Okay. Now I won't sell it because, again, if I sell it, I won't be able to show you how much you get for the electric blue one. So we're gonna grab an electric blue one and show you what you would get if you sold that one. So this way you'll get to see why I was telling you in the first video that the electric blue pays you more money when you sell it. And so if you can source the electric blues more than the yellows, by all means, do so. But don't, avoid getting the yellow ones and think that you're always going to get blue. There's no control over which one you will get when the spawn comes in. And so it's a trial and error thing. I keep a garage of cars to sell. So I source a lot of vehicles. Again, I don't play the normal GTA way. Whatever the normal GTA way is. GTA is played however you choose to play it. So enjoy your gameplay, your game style, and just enjoy GTA as a whole. But let's go over here and let's get you guys a definite number for how much the electric blue will pay out when you sell it. So pulling in.
What's wrong with it now?
Let's see. Now, and the electric blue sells for $17,000. Now in my first video I said it's between a couple of hundred or a couple of thousand. So $14,970, and this one gives you $17,420. Which, again, like I stated, this vehicle is more heavily modded than the yellow Sentinel XS, okay? And because of that, you get extra bang for your buck when you sell it. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, if you like what you see in the video, please give me a thumbs up. Leave your comments, messages, gripes, issues, questions. If you appreciate what I'm trying to bring to the whole GTA story, please subscribe, hit that bell notification so that you can be on the list to receive notifications about the videos and the information that will help you, just move up the ladder in GTA 5. It's a toxic environment, but it depends on your play style. It doesn't have to be toxic. Like I stated, I mostly get on in the solo lobbies, the invite only lobbies, because I have friends that I've been teaching how to level up in this game. A lot of people don't enjoy the being griefed and killed, and you can't drive around without somebody trying to chase you down, and there's no escaping it, because the vehicles, I mean, you got people driving around on jet engines, and that particular vehicle, I forgot the name of it, but there's no avoiding that. It it flies and goes anywhere it wants, and you're literally in a small vehicle that got rockets, machine guns. It's just flying death machine. But I love GTA 5, and I think it's worth it. Again, you can adapt this game to play however you choose to play it. To me, this is the sexiest of the two vehicles, the two Sentinel XSs. If you're curious about these paint styles, again, you go in there, and when you do the paint style, you want to, it's called respray. And the primary color, you would pick metallic, and when you go into the metallic, to get that color, you have to go through the blues. That's a spinnaker purple. It's not midnight blue. So you go through the colors, and the second part of the vehicle shows you what color it is, and you go through it until you find that blue. So we're in the blues, and until we match it up, you just have to go through them until you find it. And I think that's a spinnaker purple, that the one that I showed you earlier. It's not the Schaefer. It's not the bright. Where is it? Okay. That's the one I believe it is. But because you can put another color on top of the paint job, it's hard to decipher which color it actually is. And as you can see, it's going to be hard to tell because the car has another color on top of it. And how you do that is this: you go in and you pick metallic, right? And then after you pick your color for metallic, you go down to pearlescent, and it allow you to put, see, it says, sorry, your vehicle must have a metallic, again, a metallic or crude respray. So what that means is you have to do metallic first, and then after you pick your color for metallic, it will allow you to pick another color to put on top. And that's how you get that reddish tint that you're seeing right there. So it's looking like it's a color changing paint job. So that's just the trick of, leveling up your vehicle's paint job to show two tones. So let's say if I went into metallic and I got the black, right now you won't see no shine and the color change, but they got a lot of beautiful colors that you can go through for your vehicle. So what I originally started calling that color for this particular vehicle, I called it the electric purple. And as you can see, that particular color is, let's see if we can see it on here. It will usually show you what color the vehicle is, but being that it's a spawn vehicle, you're not seeing the color. Let's see if the secondary color shows up, but I doubt that it will. Let's go to metallic. And you usually see a check symbol next to what color the vehicle is, but Being that it's a spawn vehicle, you won't see it. So I'll end the video here, and I appreciate you guys for coming through. I'm gonna go ahead and see. I just sold the vehicle. Oh, it did let me sell it. Okay, good. So I just got an extra 17,000 put into my bank account. So you can see at the top right, it shows you what you received when you sold the vehicle. Okay, so guys, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you guys coming through, checking out the video. Again, I'm not really editing. I'm not even fully aware of how to, do the editing that these YouTubers do. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just somebody who loves the world of GTA 5, GTA period. It's a great series of games, and I just want to assist newcomers to the GTA 5 world and assist them with leveling up their bank accounts by sourcing vehicles. And again, to me, one of the best spawning vehicles without really having to do a lot of racing. Following a particular spawn route. This is the shortest spawn route that you're gonna find in GTA 5. The shortest spawn route. From that route that I showed you, from here, this corner, up to this corner, and the vehicle is gonna come to you. So you're basically driving from this corner up to this corner and waiting for the vehicle to slowly come down the block as you've seen it. And it's gonna come straight to you. Follow the vehicle, cut it off, do what you gotta do, jump in it, rip the person out of it, jump in it, and speed to whatever, location you have, and source the vehicle. Put it in your garage, save it, or drive straight over to Los Santos Customs. But what the best thing to do is to have a garage. If you don't have a garage, you steal the vehicle and you drive it to Los Santos Customs. And if you like the vehicle and you want to keep it as your personal vehicle, then you drive to Los Santos Customs and you pay for the insurance. Okay? And that vehicle will always be available to you. Okay? I'm going to show you that with a random vehicle right now. Again, just little informational pieces that helps new players level up in the game. Now, this is another great vehicle for start off. It's very fast, it's very modifiable, and it looks great once it's fully modified. So you go through this and you go to where it says loss theft prevention. And again, I told you there's 2 levels of this insurance. This first one is called the tracker. And as you can see, it says fit a tracker to your vehicle and you will always be able to locate it. A car blip will be added to the radar when you are not in your car. Okay? So like I stated, once you take the vehicle and you put it inside your garage, as you can see here, it would cost you $2,000 to put that tracker on your vehicle. But if you took your vehicle straight to a garage, you just skipped and kept $2,000 in your pocket. So what I'm going to show you right now is, you see the 2 things right here. The next level is full coverage. You can't get full coverage without having the tracker on your vehicle first. So you have to pay for the tracker if you come and bring your vehicle directly to Los Santos Customs. Now, this is the reason why I stress having a garage is the best way of doing this, sourcing vehicles, because once you drive into your garage, not only is all the damage on your vehicle fixed, but you also get an automatic tracker on your vehicle. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna show you guys another little piece of information, and I'm gonna go into detail and let you guys see that as a beginner, you do not want to be spending unnecessary money. You don't have it. In this game, you need money for guns, you need money for ammunition, you need money for everything. So as a beginner, you will not have a lot of money. So you need to keep all your money in your pocket. You don't need to be spending money on a tracker. You don't need to be, all right, I'm gonna show you this real quick. You see the damage on the vehicle. If you did not have a garage, this vehicle, you would have to pay to fix this vehicle without a garage. Now, as you can see, my windows are broken. I got scrapes and bangs and dents and dings and everything on this vehicle. Okay? I'll take the vehicle into my garage. I'm not going to pay a dime to have my vehicle fixed. Notice the damage. You see the vehicle? No damage. Now, you did not pay a dime to have your vehicle fixed. That is one of the best reasons for having a garage. One of the best reasons. Secondly, is now there's a tracker on the vehicle. If I would have gotten out of this vehicle and walked away from this vehicle and jumped in a different vehicle, this vehicle would no longer be mine. It would disappear, despawn off the screen. They can't have you putting trackers on all kinds of vehicles, every vehicle you jump in. So that is the reasoning behind that. Hold up, I see a blue blip on my screen. I need to go and get that, but I might have to miss out. Okay, so what I wanted to show you was we're now going to go back to Los Santos Customs. And remember the insurance that I was speaking to you about. The first one is the tracker. If I was to get out this vehicle now, you would see the car symbol on the screen. As you can see, there's now a tracker on my vehicle because it's literally my vehicle now. Okay, and that is the reason for driving the vehicle, having a garage and driving the vehicle. Any vehicle you steal, not every vehicle in the game is savable in your garage. You will not be able to keep every vehicle in the game. That would make it too easy for everybody to have exotic cars and stuff like that. And there's some really pricey cars in the game. So we're going to go to Los Santos Customs and we're going to go back to that loss and theft section. And you'll see that I skipped having to pay $2,000 because I had a garage. Now you can see that the car tracker, you see the car symbol. That means that is already taken care of. You no longer see $2,000. You see a car symbol. That is not going to come out of your pocket. And now you can pay full coverage if that is the vehicle that you wanted to keep. Okay, so let's say you like that sexy electric blue Sentinel XS, or maybe you like the yellow one. Me, I prefer the blue one. And so if I wanted to keep that as a beginner in the game, I would just drive it into, I would pay for the cheapest garage I could. And you can literally do that by doing a few not story mode, a few missions, leveling up to like 23 to $25,000, and get you a 2-car garage. And you'll have a garage that you won't have to pay for a tracker, and you'll only have to pay the 1125. Now you see the tracker costs you $2,000. So you have to get past the $2,000 to pay their little 1125. So if I was keeping this vehicle, there you go. So, like I said, I plan on trying to put out little informational videos for the new guys and girls that come to the wonderful world of GTA 5. And if you're interested in this type of content, and you got questions or what have you, please leave them in the comments. If you like what you're hearing, what you're seeing, please hit that subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you'll be made aware of all videos that I place on YouTube. Again, when I started this game, I didn't have this option. There weren't that many videos put out in detail about, these little things like that. Saving you money. Everybody knows that you need money in the game, and I definitely don't plan on keeping this car, so we'll just leave a little present on it and call it a day. So again, thank you for coming to the video, checking it out. I appreciate you guys, and please have a great day.